Hello, today I'm going to show you how to work with your Maxicom MK808TS. So first here we are. What is at the surface of your MK808TS diagnostic tool? The first thing, you have a 7-inch LCD capacitive touchscreen. You have an ambient light sensor. It detects ambient brightness. You have a power LED, indicates battery level and charging or the system status. And you have the TPMS service symbol, indicates the position of the embedded TPMS antenna. The power LED display is green, yellow, or green, depending on power level and operation status. Green means illuminates green when the display table is charging and the battery level is above 90%, like here. Here you can see on the right side it is green, so we are full powered. If it will be go to another green, it powered on and the battery level is above 15%, illuminates green. Yellow, that means it is below 90%, and red means that it's time to get more power because it's lower than 15%. If you are booting the system, the first thing you can see is it is an Android tablet with KitKat operation system. And the first thing, if you are starting it, you have to get Wi-Fi connection. The Wi-Fi connection is for updates, and this is important because your Autel Maxicom diagnostic tool will be online first, and then it will get some updates for you to get better into your car electronic components. Here you can see it's standard Android system. Now let's get into the Wi-Fi network. For this you will need a password, and then we can connect into the WLAN, the wireless network. So here we are. Now we are entering the Wi-Fi connection. Bluetooth is important to communicate with your dongle. Then you have data usage, app switcher, display, HDMI, storage, battery, etc. Everything like a standard Android tablet is here on board. First thing before we are starting and working on a car electronic system is update. You can see the hot button for update. For this you will need account on the Autel servers. For this you have to you enter an email address, and then you will get a password by email. Then you will enter this email password. Then you have to enter the what it is the number of this Autel machine. It is on the back side. There you can see your identification number. And for these three parts you will need. You will need an email address, account, and your identification number of your Autel handheld. After this, your account is successfully created, and you are getting updates out of or from the Autel servers, and these updates are brand new. Yeah, the backside of your device has a collapsible stand, extends from the back to allow hands-free vision of the display tablet. You have a heatsink, Maxi VCI mini holder, and the built-in battery. On the top side of your device, you will have a mini USB OTG port, a micro SD card slot. This holds the micro SD cards as well, the HDMI high definition multimedia interface port, and a USB port, and the lock and the power button. This turns the device on and off with long press, or it locks the screen when you are going to have a short press. The power sources of this tablet, here you can see the update options. The system program will update immediately, and it's easy to update. The only thing you have to do is push on the green thing on the right side, then you can update the system program. After you updated the system program, some models will be updated. Each car brand will have some protocols itself, and these protocols will update too. That means it will have a little bit time for it until everything is updated, but this is only the first time. Next time, if you continue using, it is only a little bit of time to get with updates. The tablet can be received power from any thing, internal battery pack and external power supply. The internal battery pack is with the internal rechargeable battery equipped, which is full charge, can provide sufficient power for about 7 hours of continuous operation. The external power can be powered from a wall socket using the USB charging cable and the USB external power adapter. The external power supply also charges the internal battery as well. And here we are at the home screen, and here you can see on the bottom side some apps, and these apps are the Android apps and the Autel apps for the Maxicom MK808TS. You can use email client, you can have to browse in the internet, you can look at the clock, you can calculate something, you can do everything what you are going to do is if you like an Android system. So now we are ready for entering into this car. Here is in this case it's Audi. If you're opening the driver's side at the pedals here, you can see on the left side there is the OBD2 dock. In other cars, it is possible to get this at the armrest or, for example, at the right side of your cockpit or somewhere else. Here, that is the dongle of this Maxicom MK808TS, and this dongle we have to push at the right turn into the to the OBD2 port, and if you docked it, you can see the power supply of the car will get the Autel dock into life. So here we are, it's green. Let's start the Maxicom MK808TS scanner system. This is a wireless and comprehensive diagnostic companion. It is everything in one tablet. It's awesome. So now we are booting, and then we will enter into the system immediately. Okay, let's have a look. The VCL app on the bottom side. Here you can see it is automatically connected to the dock. Here, now it's green. This was an automatic thing. If you have some trouble, you can go to a Bluetooth setup, and then you can make a manual pairing of these two devices. Here you can see a red, not a red, it's a blue and a green LED. That means we are docked with the wireless diagnostic tool, and now we can start using it. To make a full scan, we have to switch on the ignition. You do not have to turn on the engine. So here we are. Ignition is on, and then we can have a look at your or my Autel wireless scanner. This scanner has some information for us. That means we can have you can also run the engine, of course, no problem. But it's not good for the nature. So let it off, let the engine off, and switch the ignition on. To enter the application buttons, here we are. We go to the icon, and then we can see diagnostics. We can see service, TPMS. Then we can see update. This is for update thing. With the iManager, remote desktop, Shop Manager, Maxi Fix, Academy, support, everything what you're going to need is here. Function view, quick link, everything is on board, and it's easy by using your finger, slide it and use it easy. The first thing is now settings and data manager. For short entrance opens the VCI Manager application. The check at the bottom right corner indicates the tablet is communicated with the Maxi VCI Mini, and X will display if the tablet is not connected to VCI. But if you have connection, we can enter into it. This is the door opener for your car. And if you're pushing there, you can see so many brands and manufacturers of cars. And in this case, we have to, if you like to have a deeper scan, you will need this tool. If you only need an OBD2 thing to read and delete the DTCs, you will not need this as well. But if you're going to enter into the deeper thing, you can and you have to use these special features out of the VCI options. So here you can see so many brands: Asia, China, European, USA, history, and all. All is every manufacturer. History is in the past. And on the left side, you can see VIN. This is awesome. You have auto detect or manual input. The VIN is a vehicle identification number. This you will need to get enter deeper into your car electronic. The VIN you can see in the engine area or in the trunk on a little label, and there you need, for this you will need the VIN. But first step, if you have a modern car, you can scan the VIN, and here you can see, in my case it's an Audi out of Europe, so we can choose this easily. Then we have to accept the disclaimer, of course, that you know out of the business, not out of the business, out of the internet. And now here we are. This is my VIN, vehicle identification number. Every information are in this number. For this, it is easy to see and to scan. Now we can enter into the system. On the right side, you can see the OK button. Let's push them. Here you can see the vehicle type and the vehicle year. It is a 2014 model, and it's an Audi A3. Before 2013, after 2013, you can see vehicle year 2014, of course. So this is everything right. That means we can choose the yes button and go ahead for the next thing. That is to confirm the vehicle profile. The Autel device needs to confirm this first. So yes, and we go on with the next step. Model type: Cabrio, Saloon. We have Saloon 5-door. It is a sportback. This you have to know what kind of model you are going to scan, and of course you will need the vehicle engine. In my case, it is a small engine. It is about a 1.2 liter engine, I think. If you choose the right vehicle engine, you will get the system data. Then you have to choose auto scan, CAN, gateway scan, or the control unit. First step is every time the auto scan. Now the Autel device will scan each computer system inside your car, and this is important to get some fault codes in each device, in each component inside your car electronics. This is the best way to get into it and to get the right fault code out of it. So what we have, the communications are BTV 2.1 and EDR, USB 2.0. The wireless frequency is 2.4 GHz, and the input volt is 12 VDC to 24 VDC. We have the supply current from 150 mA at 12 VDC. The operation temperature is 0 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, and the storage minus 20 to up to 70 degrees Celsius. The dimension of these tablets are 47 millimeters, these are 1.7 inches, to 23 millimeters, these are 0.9 inches, to 51 millimeters, this is up to 0.0 inches. And the weight is round about 33.1 gram, these are 0.07 lb. And you will get the Maxi VCI Mini connector, the USB cable, and another USB cable, an external power adapter, for example, a user manual, and a quick reference guide. And here we are getting into the system by scanning. It is an auto scan. That means each system will scan immediately. Here you can see trailer function, parking assistance, door electronic, rear drivers, everything is possible. This is the first thing you will have to enter every new vehicle, because this will give you an overview for this car you are going to scan or you're going to fix some problems. And here we have no faults over there, but at the gateway we have 2 fault codes. Now let's have a look for the fault codes. On the right side you can see the diagnostic system initializing button, and we can see what ECU information and trouble codes and live data. So the ECU information will get you the full information system out of this device, what it built in your car. This will get some information about this ECU. But we are going to have a look by going back with escape, ESC on the right side, and we will have to look for the trouble codes. The trouble codes are the first indicator for you to fix some problems on modern cars. We have 2 things. So here, data bus and power steering control model. Let's head up to the power steering control model problem. For a better understanding, you can choose the freeze frame data out of it, and this will get you some information about the failure. So you can see the fault priority, the frequency, you can the mileage, the date, the time, etc. Everything is here in the history, and you can think about this problem, and you can fix this problem, or you can delete, or you can fix this problem and then delete the failure code. So this is some information about this. Let's go back, and now we are going to clear the DTC codes. If you fix the problem, or you are going to have a checkup for continuously DTCs, you can clear the DTC out of the vehicle. Okay, let's click clear DTC, ignition on and engine off. Yes, of course. Here we are. You can see the engine is not running right now, and we will enter yes. He will get us some information about this, what he is going to do now. So, establish vehicle communication, and you can see this steering wheel problem is gone. Job's done. DTC deleted. So this is how to delete failure codes. Let's go to the live data. Live data is an awesome thing too. You will get all live data your car will sharing with you, and these are a lot of data. You can have so many things to see, to control. Here you can see identification tests, and everything is a value and a unit, current control. You can have everything what you're going to like and want to see. He will check everything, and he gives you some information about each thing inside your car electronic system, and of course the mechanical controlled things too. Here, for example, outside temperature, special V2, total recharge, total energy, the voltage, generate a specific voltage value, generator DF signal, and you can choose each status thing. You can choose them. Then you are able to get information about it, battery voltage here, temperature of battery sensor or battery temperature. Yeah, you can make a record, you can make a freeze frame, you can have everything. What you're going to like is to see this information. To you can sort the information, you can think about the information, you can communicate with your car about this, and then you are able to have a diagnostic with this informations. Yeah, easy, and this is nice. It is a good and easy thing to see what's problem is in your car or with your car. And if you select something, you can show all or you can show only the selected things. Here, for example, operation, outside temperature, total recharge, and the generator specific voltage. The generator is alternator. Now I'm going to start the engine. Here we are. You can see the alternator, in this case the generator specific voltage value is 14.9. This is okay. Engine is still running. That means the alternator is working well. Battery voltage is 14.63 voltage. This is awesome too. And you can see the ampere hours of the battery total charging throughput. And so many other values are available in this program. You can show them in a graphic way. That means if you have some problem with each value, this value will get you information in a graphic tablet way, and you can see how much energy flows, how much battery voltage is, how much voltage. So many things you can choose and you can check. This you can record, this you can print, this you can share. Everything is possible. So let's go back, and this it is. Nice thing. I like it really much to have some diagnostic features. Yeah, this is awesome, really awesome. And the other things is here as well. Oh yeah, everything in your face, everything on the screen, easy as Autel. So now we have a diagnostic thing. Let's go back, and there are so many other things. You can choose the EQ, the trouble codes, live data. You can choose each app. You can mix every information. You can have a look at it. You can choose some information. And if you're ready or if you're done everything, you can go escape, escape. This is important. Every time you will leave this car, you have to go to the main place of your tablet. That means escape, 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 and exit. Say yes to exit, and then your Autel system will inform you about that the dongle is placed at the OBD2 slot. This is awesome. I like it really much because in the garage at some cars you will it is normal to forget the dongles inside. It's normal. But in this case, the Autel device will get you information about to get your dongle out of the OBD2 slot. This is awesome. If you finish your diagnostic, this is your thing to get the OBD2 connection removed easily. Okay, let's go to the home screen. Then we are talking now about the service setup. This is awesome. Service, here we are. You can have oil reset, EPB, BMS, brake bleed, after treatment, IMO keys, injector, SAS, suspension, throttle, WinDR roof, seats, odometer, long change, headlamp, everything in service. You are able to use to have service on your vehicle. Wow, I like it really much. BMS is important thing. EPB is so important, and it is specific for your manufacturer. You can control the throttle. You can control the headlamp. You control. You can make or you can program new IMO keys. You can have an oil reset. Everything is possible in this app. This is the service app. CHG tire size, TEC learn, cylinders, VGT learn, clutch, trans adaptation, airbag reset, AF settings. These are all important things in your garage if you have a car there for service. Because it's every time a problem to reset the service or to get some parts of your car into the service setup. But this device will get you there and it will help you out of a problem. For example, oil reset. Here you can see, let's go to oil reset. Then you choose your car, your manufacturer. Then you choose, for example, history, auto detect, everything is possible like before I showed you. And then you can have an oil reset, for example, or another service. This is easy. It will get you helped through this service through this service until it ends. And if you replace the oil, you can have a reset the oil service on your car immediately. Job's done easily. Let's go to another awesome setup thing here is TPMS. TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system, is if you replace the wheels, if you replace the rims, change from summer to winter, change the dimension of your rims, change the dimensions of your tires, and there are tire pressure monitoring system enabled, you have to clear this. If you install new tires, then you have to install or make a setup with the TPMS sensors. This device, the Maxicom MK808TS, should do this for you, because the only thing you have to do is, like before, you have to choose the right brand, you have to choose the right car, and then you are able to get the TPMS reset each car tire. This is an all-in-one solution for everything. Here you can see I switched to German mode, but also you have other languages in the setup. You can choose so different languages for it, English of course, and you can choose the tablet as well. It is an all-in-one Maxicom MK808TS diagnostic tool for your professional garage or for your DIY garage for extended. Oh yeah, I like it really much. It looks good. It is beautiful to use. It is easy to use, and it will help you a lot each day in your garage if you fix some problems on cars. This was a short look. So thanks for watching, please subscribe me and give me positive feedback, and I hope to see you again on my channel soon. Soon.